What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately. Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye, aye! You bet I'll be ready.
You do have your work cut out for you.
So now we've got the gang back together.
I'm so glad to be with you all again.
Same here.
Likewise.
You must take care not to strain yourself.
Remember, there's a limit to what we can do.
You know, one step at a time.
Huh? What's up?
I think Rapide just welcomed me back.
No, Rapide's already off over there.
Should have seen that coming.
It looks like Baoul is back to his old self.
There's plenty of air for him to absorb. He seems to have used it to heal his wounds.
For all the trouble Alexei's caused, he's helping us out in some unexpected ways.
That's not gonna get him off the hook, though.
He can go wherever he likes. With Baoul to help us, there's no place we can't follow.
So that's Zaude. It's huge.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen. Whoa, look! Over there!
Pharaoh! But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed.
Is that the power Alexei was after?
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work. But at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh, thank you. I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
Man, up close, this thing is bigger than I thought.
Is this really one big Blastia? There's no way!
It's gotta be a Hopeland Blastia designed to threaten everyone in the world!
It must possess unimaginable power.
Hey, look! It's a ship!
Is it the Knights?
No, I can't believe they'd make it here this fast. It's probably the Royal Guard.
That must mean... Yep, the entrance is closely guarded.
They're swarming like sea roaches!
There aren't that many. We could blow them away before they knew what hit them.
Easy. We're not here to get noticed. Let's see if there isn't some other way in.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid, but we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
There's a breeze. It's a vent.
Leave it to me!
Are we going to enter through here?
It might not be what you're used to as a knight, but yeah.
Rita, don't worry. I'm fine.
Please, I'm not worried.
You clearly are.
Oh, shut up. Hurry up and get that thing open.
You're the only one shouting.
Got it!
Wonderful. Let's take a look. We've seen plenty of Blastia so far, but this one's in a different class altogether.
If this was made at the end of the Garayos civilization, it may contain clues to other technology.
Chances are pretty good if the building we saw on that relief in Myorzo is actually Zaude.
So is there a connection between the Cataclysm and the Autophagos?
If it does come from the end of the Garayos civilization, maybe it can turn back the Autophagos.
I wonder if that's why they carved the relief. It all adds up, but I keep going back to Pharaoh's words.
About disturbing Zaude? Thinking about it isn't likely to get us anywhere. We just have to go on. When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zaude, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
Watch my back.
How's this? Healing circle!
Damn, that hurt.
Shall I heal you?
Moonlight blast! Luna ascendant!
Blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil!
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace! Nightingale! Strength, dwell in this blaze!
I thought we were dead! It's not over yet!
Violent pain!
Oh, power that tries
This
to
is
shine!
Luna bang!
Okay, let's go.
I've been wondering about this for a while now.
What?
How come the Royal Guard is so loyal to Alexei?
That's true. You'd think they'd have come to their senses by now.
Well, did you know that most of the Imperial Knights are taken as apprentices from the nobility?
Yeah, I wish I could forget.
Well, the Royal Guard protects the Emperor, and they're made up of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Knights.
Hasn't it been several years since we've had an emperor, though?
Exactly. In that time, the Commandant's cleverly made those knights into his own personal army.
It doesn't seem like that'd be enough to turn them into such little lapdogs, though.
Well, the ideals he offered them were attractive in their own ways. Lead our empire to prosperity, and what have you.
They were all so enamored with him, earnestly believing his every word. Even now, I imagine they believe in him. I cannot blame them for that.
But if you realize what kind of person he is, Flynn, then why can't they?
The world would probably be a better place if all those guys figured out the truth on their own.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
I'll take him out. It doesn't seem fair.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
How's this?
Champagne!
Luna Rondo! I'll send you to your death. Wallace! Luna Bang!
Oh, din of this modest land!
Star Blast!
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
I'll send you to your death. Photon! Luna Rondo!
Oh, disturbing
Come,
power
oh,
now
Silverlight.
unleashed! Meet thy judgment
Luna
of the
Bang.
evil before me!
Violet Luna Bang! Crescent Moon! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Luna Ascendant!
There's no way we're gonna lose. Keep your eyes on my sword.
Luna Rondo!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters!
Oh, Luna Ascendant! Angel Ring! New Moon Blade! Found its weakness! Meow! Moonlight Blast! Luna Gecko!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Luna Rondo! New Moon Blade! Oh, power that tries soul shine!
Stop thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! To thee!
Oh, Silverlight! Luna Gecko!
O blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil!
Luna Rise! Luna Rondo! Oh, Silverlight!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
Raven,
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwan obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwan would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwan. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwan that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwan did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
We'll destroy them in no time!
New Moon Blade!
Caprice of innocent waters!
Shine! Photon!
Oh, disturbing!
Oh, Angelic Princess, grant us your magnificent embrace! Destruction field! Oh, silver light!
Oh, flickering rays!
Fireball!
Take this!
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
Splash! Moonlight blast!
This wasn't...
Moonlight blast!
Hey, help me out when I'm casting!
I'll protect you!
Oh, din of this modest land!
Star blast! Moonlight blast!
Oh, blade of noble light! Overpower even indestructible evil!
Lunar Rondo! Healing!
We show no mercy to enemies. We just rip them apart.
We got a head start.
Our strategy worked.
Newman Blade! Lunar Rondo!
Split the hammering snare and deliver my enemies into
I'm
you.
not finished! Moonlight Havoc!
Oh, destroy the tower now at least. Magnificent party evil before me. Violent pain!
I'm using this!
Azure Edge!
Yeah! Crescent Moon!
A caprice of innocent waters.
Champagne! Lunar Rondo!
Oh, incandescent locusts, annihilate the vulgar before me.
Lunar Rondo!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me. Violent pain!
Lunar Rise!
Oh, din of this modest land.
Star Blast! Lunar Rise!
Sharpened rage, run through the
Newman Blade!
our future. Okay.
That wasn't too bad.
Stronger and
I'll take him out! It doesn't seem fair.
Moonlight blast! Smile of wavering darkness! Spread zero! Disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment!
Perfect way!
Clothes are all dirty!
Moonlight Havoc!
Oh, din of this modest land! Clothes are all dirty!
Lunar Rondo!
Destruction!
Lunar Rondo! Healing Luna Ascendant! Arise, a light of life! Crescent Strike! Healing Circle!
Destruction!
Wavering darkness! Spread zero! Grant them thy undefiled purity!
Luna Ascendant!
Destruction field!
Luna Gale!
Spread the... All right, here we go.
Yay!
Guess practice makes perfect.
Let's eliminate them.
Luna Gale!
A blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil.
Take this!
Lunar Rondo!
Oh, incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me.
Healing Circle!
That's no good.
Lunar Rondo! Luna Ascendant!
Oh, blade of noble light,
Lunar
Oh, din
Rondo!
of this modest land.
Star Blast!
Wonderful.
Destruction!
Blade Roll! Luna Ascendant! Crescent Strike!
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil.
Luna Ascendant!
That wasn't too bad.
Won't we run into another pile of trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us?
I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Aspio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Luna Rondo!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Touch the beam!
Luna Rise! Moonlight Havoc! I'm using this! Full power that tries souls shine! Luna Photon! Luna Rondo!
Oh, Silverlight!
Oh, din of this lost land!
Stone Blast! Luna Rondo!
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
Oh, Silverlight!
Luna Angel Ring!
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil!
Blade Roll! Crescent Moon!
Azure!
Moonlight Blast!
Arise, a light of
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
We'll destroy them in no time!
Arise, a light of light!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed!
Healing
Heal the
circle!
judgment upon the evil before me!
Destruction!
Power that turns still shine! Smile and Spread zero! Oh, shining rays! Run through that which blocks our future! Stalagmite! Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy
Ow, that was mean! Concentrate!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
Come, oh, Silverlight!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! Tractor beam! Smile
Oh,
and
power
wave
that
thy
thy soul
shine! I'm using this! That's so good!
That wasn't too bad. This looks like fun.
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
I'll blow you away!
Spread thy alluring
Crushing me! Destruction!
Overpower even indestructible evil!
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
Angel Ring!
I will fight.
Yoda understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward.
Yes, I shall not disappoint him.
I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince. I thought he was just a softie, but he's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoda.
Anyway, Yoda told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't believe we're inside a weapon.
Carol, wait.
Huh?
Get out here. You're too old for hide and seek.
Bravo! Bravo, my lads. Splendid! Such keen intuition, such sharpened instincts. Simply splendid.
Jaeger! What is it this time? Are you gonna show us how to get to Alexei?
Yeah! Oh, yeah. I will show you the way. To hell, that is!
Just which way's the wind blowing with this guy anyway?
Have you forgotten, my pretties? We are still sworn enemies, you know. Things were destined to end this way between us.
Is this another trap?
It's just like you said. We're enemies, so let's do what enemies do.
You are correct. Come.
Bring it!
Terribly... Son. But friendship does not last an eternity.
But the guild's working together would bring so much to the people of the world.
Now that is a fantasy.
You're right. Let's finish this.
Hear the symphony of my attack!
Arise,
Disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me! Violent pain! I'm so gonna make you hurt! Ready? Tractor beam! Oh, silver light! A resplendent angel ring! Oh, power that tries to hammering snare and deliver my enemies out to me! Tractor beam! Come, oh silver light! Angel ring! Incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Spiral flare! Come, oh silver light! Angel ring!
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent land!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment! Oh, power before me! Violent pain! I'm gonna make you hurt!
Oh, source of illness, be gone!
Dispel! We're not done yet! Stun blast! Ready? I'm not feeling so hot!
Aren't you something? I suppose it's time to reveal my true power.
Is he just like Raven?
He's just showing off.
Wait, that's a Hermes Blastia? Ugh, how can all these people just use Blastia like that?
I will send anyone who gazes on this to the deepest abyss.
I don't think so.
Hurry up and yield to me, otherwise you will die here.
You're the one going to hell.
This battle with you will make my heart a legend.
Oh, power that tries soul shine! Violent pain!
Come!
Oh, din of this
Come,
hot
oh, silver light!
Star Blast!
Angel ring!
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Disturbing power now unleashed!
Time to say bye-bye.
Before me!
Not bad. Not bad.
Colors of death!
I screwed up.
Hold.
Come to me!
Is that the best?
First aid!
Blaze burn! Fireball!
Arise, a light of life!
Blade of
Healing circle!
Overpower even indestructible
Oh,
angel!
angelic princess!
It's so gonna make you hurt! Ready? A resplendent
I'm using
Destruction field!
A caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
I'll finish you!
Flying arrow! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver thy enemies unto me!
Come, oh silver light! Angel ring!
O blade of noble light! Overpower even indestructible
A
angel!
power that tries soul shine!
I'm so gonna make you hurt the best you can do! No time! Careful!
Come, oh silver light! Angel ring!
My turn next.
Blade roll! Twilight havoc!
My turn next.
Here's Buster! Flickering blade! Burn! Fireball!
My turn next.
Incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before
Come,
me!
oh silver light!
Destruction!
Angel ring!
Destruction!
Oh, disturbing power now
Time to say
unleashed!
bye-bye.
Make my judgment upon the...
Colors of death!
All right.
Bring him back to me!
Don't be
Sorry!
Resurrection! Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace!
Idiots! All of them!
Poor thing.
That's the logical outcome.
Wunderbar.
You know, I'm not really one for vengeance and all, but this is for the Don.
Be careful. He might still have something up his sleeve.
No. These sleeves are empty. This is... yeah. This is it.
Your chest. Did Alexei do that to you as well?
I wonder... But what's done is done.
Why? Why did you fight alone? With nothing, and no one to help you?
Goodbye.
Wait, where's Alexei? What is he trying to accomplish?
Why?
Leviathan's Claw. What a sad ending.
Hey.
They were both crying.
What was that all about?
He was an awful person, but maybe he also...
Alexei, your transgressions against Lady Estellise and Captain Schwann shall not go unpunished. But I cannot believe your vision was entirely lies. Before we battle, I want to know why this happened.
If you keep making a face like that, you'll scare away all the fish.
Forgive me. Thinking of the upcoming fight against Alexei makes me tense.
I know how you feel. I've got a score to settle with Alexei myself.
We're all alike on that point.
But Alexei isn't around at the moment, so relax and have yourself a skewer or two.
Good idea.
What do you say, Flynn? My skewers can't be beat.
I shall relish eating them.